Hi everyone, I'm Gillian Smith. Back on today just to go over a few things that have been coming up for myself and for what maybe you have been going through or observing these past few months, and how things have affected you physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically. So the things that we're going to be talking about will be how our thoughts, our words, our actions, how they actually affect ourselves. Like I said, the physical, emotional, energetic level of ourselves, everything affects it. Everything is connected. There's nothing separate from within us and our energy field. Everything is connected. So we're looking at how we actually communicate and what it does to all our systems and how we can positively change that in a way that doesn't have a negative effect. This doesn't mean we can't feel negative emotions, sadness, upset, anger. It's actually when we hold on to them for too long, that is when it starts affecting our physical, mental, emotional, energetic self. So I'm going to show you, have a little demonstration of what these energies, these feelings, these thoughts can do to us. So while that, I want you to think of how does it make you feel? How does these thoughts make you feel? How long do they last? How long do they stay with you? And do they get triggered and brought up in conversations or something that you've seen? Also, what does it make you do after that? So think of how you react and what you do. Okay, so we're going to go into the demonstration, and this is what we call muscle testing. There's different things, there's different ways of doing it. This is just a very simple one that you can do at home, and to see that it really is real, how it affects us. So I have a lovely assistant with me today, and I just want to introduce my husband, Chris. He's going to help me demonstrate the muscle test. So I'm just going to wiggle this about a bit. Here's Chris. So if anyone hasn't heard of muscle testing before, it's nothing spectacular. It's nothing too complicated. Anybody can do it. So it's this one that we're doing is for someone to hold their arm right up in front of them, and we're going to call in positive energy. So we're going to make them really feel and think love, all those emotions, everything that makes them happy, that makes them want to live, something that makes them feel full of joy and happiness. Really bring them into the heart, and I'm going to see how those muscles, I'm going to push down with just 2 fingers and see how that muscle reacts. We would want the muscle, the arm, not to move, not too much anyway, with some pressure. Then after that, we're going to shake everything off, and we're going to do exactly the same test, but with getting the person to think of negative, fear, frustrations, everything that makes them sad, everything that will bring into our body that we experience that makes us really sad, any traumas, anything that we're living through that we can't really handle, that has a real negative effect. I'm going to test again to see if the muscles stay the same or they're going to be weaker. So we're going to test it now. So are you ready, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want you to think of everything that's positive, everything that you want to bring in love, happiness, joy, everything that you think. Bring that into the heart. Okay? Really bring that in. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So I'm going to press down, and I'd like you to resist as much as you can with the pressure of my 2 fingers. Okay. Okay, so there's a lot of resistance there. I can't push down too much. Okay, just relax your arm down. Give it a shake off. Okay. Now what I want you to do is call in any negative energies, any negative experiences, all that frustration, fear, anxiety, things that make you sad, experiences that have made you sad, things that you've held on to that really make you angry and upset. Okay, and put the same arm out. Okay, now again, I'm going to push down with 2 fingers and I want you to resist as much as you can. Okay, so I'm going to start pushing now, same. Okay, so that just shows I'm using the same amount of pressure and Chris is resisting as much as he can, but because of the emotions and feelings that he is experiencing in his thoughts, it's obviously affecting his physical self. Okay, come back around down, give it a shake. Blow out that negative energy, let it go. Okay, call in that love again. You don't want to have that around, do we?
No.
Okay, all right now? Yeah, okay, well thank you very much, Chris. I'll just talk a little more. Okay, so you can see from that demonstration, it's not hard to do. It's you know, it really shows what our negative thoughts, our feelings can actually do to our physical body, and it is a muscle test. So it makes us weaker physically, energetically. You know, it lowers our vibration to the point where we, you know, let fear and hate take over and all that negative energy come in. The longer that we hold on to them, the weaker we get, you know, and our vibration becomes much lower. So, you know, it's the muscle test. When you think about it, our heart is a muscle. So when you are feeling that, you're staying in that kind of vibration of the lower vibration of fear, hate, sadness, everything that you're carrying around. Again, we cannot underestimate those feelings. You know, we need to feel them. This is part of our human experience, but we don't want to hold on to them because we will get into serious trouble, as you can see, with our physical, mental, emotional, and energetic self. So it's when we hold on to them. So how do you feel? You know, like those questions again that I went over, you know, what does it make you feel like? How long does it last? And what does it make you do? You know, so all those things that you can think about. Again, if you're going to do this muscle test at home, make sure you shake everything off. Everything that you've brought into your physical thoughts, body, shake it off. You don't want to keep those around. So let's, you know, make sure you bring in the love. Think of everything that makes you happy, and really have a great understanding and kind of bringing it all together and how everything works and how everything is connected. You could actually physically see the energy completely change. It was like the light going out. So it's really sad to see. It's, you know, especially when people stay in that kind of vibration. So it's all about releasing this, understanding it, letting it go, and really living your experience to why you came here. So these emotions, you know, they do have detrimental effects. So when we live in that perpetual state of fear, it will affect our immune system. It will affect everything, you know, your relationships, friendships, you know. So we really want to have a really good look at everything when we are in those vibrations. Social media is a fantastic platform to have all these experiences felt. And, you know, when you look at the belittling, the judging, and everything that the ego puts out there, you know, what we want to do is share information. And, you know, as long as it's coming from a place of compassion, kindness, thoughtfulness, you know, it's amazing to have differences of opinion and discuss everything that can go on. But when it comes from a place of judgment, you will have those effects, and the people will have those effects, like what we just did with the muscle testing. It's very negative on our energetic self, physical, mental, and emotional. I know I keep saying it, but it is very, very important to realise what we say, what we think, how we feel really does affect the holistic path. Everything at the whole, it really does affect us. So what I want to do is just discuss more about how you feel, and have an understanding of how it is all connected. So when you truly know that you are connected to every single system, our central nervous system, our chakras are right through there. Central nervous system goes right through our body. So, and then on the outside it is our energetic field. So our energetic field is exactly the same as Mother Earth. It's exactly the same as a rock, as a tree. So when you truly know that we are all connected, we would never ever treat anybody differently as how we would want to be treated or spoken to or thought about. Our thoughts are extremely powerful. So there's a Native American proverb that says that no tree has branches so foolish as to fight amongst themselves. That connection, when you think of that tree with all those branches, they live harmoniously. They don't argue. They don't have an ego to be competitive with. They realize there's no separation. Okay, so if you can look at that as Mother Earth as the tree and the everyday people as the branches, and realize that we are all one, we're all connected, we all feel how each other feel, and whether that's consciously or unconsciously, depending on where you are when you're vibrating at that time. So, it's only the material things, the ego, everything like that keeps us separated. So when we start releasing that judgment, that ego, everything that keeps us separated, we start to then feel the compassion, we heal the fear and compassion bursts forth. When we're living in fear, we can't be connected, we can't be compassionate, we can't have empathy. So, that separation, it makes us think that we stand alone, that there's no one there for us. And, it makes us look for everything on the outside to make us whole on the inside, when that never ever works. So really connecting, really going within, seeing how those thoughts and feelings really affect us, and start healing from the inside out. When you look at a wound that scabs over, okay, but underneath that wound is festering, there's still infection in there, but there's a crust over the top. Now you peel off the crust and that infection will start coming away, but if you leave the crust on, for however long it will stay on, then that infection will start to fester like toxins right through the body. That is exactly the same as your thoughts. So, again, I will not belittling the feeling of fear, sadness, separation. It's good to feel those and have an understanding of where they come from. But also, you must realise we cannot hold on to them. I'm not telling you what to do, but this is something that will really help you heal and move forward and come together as a collective, as the whole human evolution into this new energy, of compassion, truthfulness, So, I just want you to remember that the negative and positive thoughts, feelings that we have will always have an effect on yourself, the person it's aimed at, or the people around you. So just bear that in mind, and how you react, how things trigger you. That is something that you need to heal. And also remember that, nobody is better than you, and you are no better than anybody else, regardless of where we are on this planet. We really are all the same. So let's treat each other with a bit more compassion, a bit more kindness, a bit more humour. We've gone so serious, so let's bring a bit more humour into our lives and kindness. So I hope this will help to balance things out for you and realise where things are being held onto that's creating that own balance and, you know, help you on your journey through life. So please get in touch with myself. I'll at the top I will leave a little blurb for you to be able to get in touch with me, and I just hope it really helps. And, you know, remember, you can do the muscle test at home, but always make sure you don't hold on to those negative feelings, because it's not good for us. So yeah, I thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward again to speaking soon. And yeah, have a great day, and I will be back on again. Thank you. Bye.